Hope it works now.
Put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. At any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my...
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Is there a way to do this? I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know how to do this, so there's like no way to super sim it, I think. I'm trying to... I can't... Oh, how do I put the last image in here? Oh, here we go. I'm ready. Yeah.
Green 18. 51. Cut. Watch the twist.
Alright, you just gonna tell me to pick the house?
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Olivier Vernon able to record his 5th sack of the season. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Not what I like to see.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Remember, of course, he threw 5 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive, same result here.
But it's hard to believe that you can throw 5 in the previous week and start out your very next game the exact same way. He's going to need a lot of support on his own sideline. Make sure he gets really fully, mentally into this one.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 37-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
On the ground, Kamara. And some room to work. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though. Doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he
I probably
get
have to make it
his feet
easier,
down?
right?
No, it's incomplete.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
I finally got 2 comments, but I don't have the comment section up. That's funny.
Wow. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Fuck.
A first carry for the former Falcon.
Close that gap, baby.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
58. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, box drop.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
I had him more.
Bold play call there.
A lot of you guys were
Now
having
it's
big
4th down.
games last game.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Hey, I was trying to do too much. I know.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You see it. Got a fast read. That means I got to cut it
They'll
back.
run out of the gun with Kamara.
That means I got to cut it back.
Slips up past the 45 before
Hey, know
being
your
tackled.
post-snap reads and
They'll
your
get a
pre-snap
dozen
reads.
there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
You know both of those.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take
Oh, you got to get that block.
And
It's
he's going
there.
to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Fuck.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here we go. Sliding. There we go. Going to 53. Let's go. Go. Get out there. Get out there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
We play to win. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. On, yo. Get 300, get 300. Hey, watch this, watch this. Go, Mike.
On play action, Rodgers gonna take a shot for Gallup into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
I do wish I could see you guys' comments. I would, you know what I mean? But you feel me? I had to make sure this shit doesn't cut out. I had to make sure. Everything low, right 720 low, no comment. Don't come off sides.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller.
I was hoping
he'll get him
go
down as he's inside the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them.
You know what happens when people blitz the house?
And he picked up the first down on that run.
Sure, no.
Don't just ask for him.
Hey, bring him
Show
down.
him that you're supposed to get the football.
Bring him down, bring him down, bring him down.
Coming this way, coming this way.
You ain't?
Here we go. Kill.
Oh, you would. You would.
Jim.
I'm going to take it, though.
First down.
I'm going to take it, though. I'm going to
take
take it, though. Just like playoffs. I hate to see it. I hate to see it. Because he's a Niner. But he's a Cardinals.
Passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Press him.
He's having a nice
Best rookie in the game. Best rookie in the game.
That leaves us anticipating what can still
You heard me right. Best rookie in the game.
2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off
He's
it
going to play
goes.
6 quarters today and get 0 points. I'm just joking.
This fielded a few
My
yards into the
defense is
end
known
zone.
to give up.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
I like all that red, though. It's a lot of red out there. Hey, you feel me?
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points
Nice
up.
open field
This one might be
tackling.
over by
Hey,
half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against
Hey, you
is
need to pick
calling
today,
every
Hud,
play
because
for a big
test him,
shot
please. I know
downfield.
you're not really gonna
thinking
test
you're
him
going to
as
get
much
all
as
these
you
points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a give right side, Coleman. And there is nowhere for him
Hey,
to
I
cut
just put him in
back
practice
as he's
this week.
taken
Got
down
plus
in
1
the
to run
backfield.
stopping.
That's
No,
going to go
just
down as a
went up to
loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I feel he's gonna run it though. I really do. I really do.
Okay, double up. Right here, guys. Fight. Back north. 51.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to air one out.
Oh, I was about to say, don't test me, but where's Hook at?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number one. Switzer on the return.
Switzer! Fuck you go, Oklahoma?
Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I would like you to press Sherb again.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like
on the sideline,
because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Running back coach need to be fired.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Fresno.
Kamara try the right side.
I was hoping I'd get around.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
The pass game in their hands is a little slow.
Here we go. Hey, number 8. Here we go, 47. Single. Gun. Single slot. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 31's the mic. Hey, watch the screen. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first
don't
down
fire,
marker.
I knew it.
Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Get it back there. Beautiful punt. Force him back.
This is taken at about the 14.
Where are we going?
34
Inside
yards
out.
on the return.
Inside out.
But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
What you gonna do? 3 receiver sets, huh?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
Where's my safety, number 2?
Because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
If you think the same play is going to work, bro. Like, come on.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Box it. Mike 51.
Now on 2nd and 16, Rodgers looking deep downfield.
Go for the pick. That's the problem when I don't play with you.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Going special.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Go to 50. So Mike's number one. You ain't doing nothing.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey,
not the time to go for it. I feel you're close.
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on fourth down last year, but they'll try it here. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Don't matter. We're going deep. First play on Sherman. Don't give a fuck.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
They've got to look at that play sheet.
Oh, he went back there, though.
Spot that they haven't gone before.
Oh, good pick.
Good
fucking pick.
Tedrick Thompson picks it. And the return
good job. Hey,
at the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater.
No.
And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 41, Rodgers. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Hey, check 24. Hey, Alpha. Slant. Go.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 88. Here we go. Zoom. Watch one.
Check the tight end. Check the tight.
Gun.
So Mike's number one.
Pick it up.
To throw again, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And now look at him go. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
You gonna run it? 3 receivers, bro.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Remember, like, subscribe, follow,
it's the 49ers
leave
out
a comment.
in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee. That's the 25-yard line.
But for right now, we're working.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Going to 54, line.
52's the mic. Check, 52's the mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
Sweat to 26.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. Catch made by Slayton. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a
Good job,
first
Dak.
down.
That's what you do.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike 52, Mike 52. Come on now.
Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Timing up that hit stick, though. I see you.
At
Stop.
the 18-yard line.
Chopped it. Buzz down.
Another good
Shorten your
gain.
stride.
That's now
Whatever you want to
35
say.
yards combined on those last two plays. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Whoa! I was going to say, he hasn't made a catch like that all season.
This at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
I'm trying. He will be locking him.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm looking for Slay.
Throwing. Prescott.
Looking for Slay.
He hauls it.
Looking for Slay.
Zone touchdown, San Francisco. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Let's make a run.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. Ooh, the juke. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
The guys running with the ball, though, they did him dirty.
Feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Like a fucking loaf of bread.
Rodgers now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Fuck.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
319. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down now, it's McCoy.
We chase him down out here.
But he's going to be tackled.
Only one that can line up at 12 yards and still come down and make the tackle.
Officially, no gain on the play.
Fucking little Troy Polamalu. Little Troy. Don't run the ball.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
No!
Very close to
What?
a turnover.
Can we get a replay?
Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
319. Go, go, go. Right. He's tight right here. Mike. Down on the right. 3 down. Hey, exit. Mike, one. Quick. Over.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Been picked to the house.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Watch one. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball. Hey, orbit. Number one. Go.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. The Cardinals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
51 the mic, boy. 51.
This middle's locked, so don't do it. Do something on the edges with the outside linebackers. Because Hook's hungry.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to look deep.
Hook's hungry. Come on, Hook.
And
Come on,
to
Hook.
Incomplete.
Come on, Hook.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm trying to give
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Not at all.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game is certainly not taking us there.
Oh,
he might go for over a hundo. Might go for over a hundo.
Touchdown, 49ers. Alvin Kamara, touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game, and privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Cardinals on third down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 5. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Hey, take 26. Go, go.
On first down, Rodgers looking deep now for McCoy.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Took
Took
a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Rodgers throwing again. Gonna take a shot for Gallup, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's Switzer. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches,
I'll run him, baby.
I'll
run him, baby. I'll run him, baby. I'll run him, baby.
Into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I'm just running. I'm not even trying to run up the score.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were. Helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that.